Hey, it's Uncle Joe with Uncle Joe Jeeps. Well, as you probably saw from my last short, the leak problem is back. It doesn't seem to be quite as bad as it was. I had a lot of rain actually, and I wasn't seeing any leak whatsoever, but over time it seems to have come back. I don't think this was the problem, because this had pulled back a little bit, but it's staying now, and it has been the last few times. I don't think that's going to be my problem. It could be that this is crushed too much, because that's really flat compared to the rest of this. The rest of this still has some spring to it. That does not. That is flat as can be. I may wind up having to get something a little thicker. We'll just have to see. Maybe I'll start here with something thicker and just leave this like it is, because some of this is staying nice and springy. But Sapphire, I think is her name, is the name of the person on one of my replies. You said not to go past that little dimple, and I think I'd already done it. And I thought, well, let me see first. So you may have an I told you so for Uncle Joe here, because I'm going to trim that back, and then I'm going to keep an eye on this turn here. If that turn starts to pull back again, I'm going to put some Gorilla Glue there and see if we can fix that. But we'll see how it goes. But I am going to trim that back. All right, we've got it trimmed back now, right at the dimple, which is where we need it. Now, according to Sapphire, this means that you got some drainage right here, and that might make some sense. If you got some water on here, it would need to come back and go somewhere. So we're gonna see. Hopefully that's gonna do it. If this peels back anymore, I will put some Gorilla Glue there, as I said, and we'll see how it goes. Now, one of my superpowers, unfortunately, is that adhesives don't really work for me very well, especially if I apply them myself. I don't know why. I guess it's a superhero thing. It's a complicated process. I follow the directions and then the glue comes apart. I don't know why. But if I put super glue on something, it just doesn't work. People are like, oh, try this glue. Okay, I'll put that on. No, that doesn't work. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I can't seem to make glue work. But we'll see what happens here. We'll put a little bit on there and see if that fixes that. If not, as I said, we'll come in with some thicker stuff. I went with this because it was kind of small. I didn't want something so big that it was going to impact this or deform the other, because the whole thing you really want is for this to mate with this, and then the two of them to create a good seal. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. As you can see, old Goby's a little bit dirty. We went out to Springer Mountain yesterday, did some hiking, and scouted another campsite. So yeah, good little dirt on her. She appreciated that. But we do have some camping coming up soon. I got 2 camping trips I'm planning that's going to have some hiking in it too, and I hope to do those soon. Now, as far as a test on this seal, it's going to be sunny for like the next 2 weeks, which is good. So I may be able to get out on one of those trips at least in the next 2 weeks, but it does mean that we're not going to get to test this out until the next rain. So we'll have to see how it goes.